All right, wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform with the giving a back-to-back updates on how things they be, on how things they share for Biafra land and beyond. If you're joining us for the first time, remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Also remember to like and share to my people. The latest one with the boss brains for here be say yes, Aso Rock is has been put in shambles. Aso Rock is in shock as the PM BRGIE barely few hours after Simon Eber declared again came and remained standing on the fact of the the declaration on the 2nd of November for Biafra as Biafra is to move on. And at this particular point, it is one of the hefty things that you would think about, and of course, you would not think less of it at this point because it shakes and it breaks. Yes, earlier on, without a date, everybody has been saying yes that there is a comment that they've been saying that a date will be shared, and up till now there is no date. But then its date was set and was mentioned the first time. And of course, they took it for a joke, but now it has been resaid, and he has stood his ground to say that nothing is going to stop it from happening on that same date. No, nothing will be able to hold it down from happening. That particular date that he has put it on, that particular date that he has decided to make sure that it is on, that date would stand, and nobody will be able to stop it from happening. And that is the truth of the matter. We would always, one way or another, benefit from every single thing that happens, and that is why the future of the movement depends on the PM and depends on the other people that are also involved in it. These particular states, the United States of Biafra, have different wings and different people that have different uh, things to do. It's a division of labor, something we cannot do it alone. The PM, of course, knows he cannot do it alone. He needs hands, and that is how he's able to get the informations he gets to counter or to know when the people are coming against him or when a whole lot of things are coming against him too. So with these things, he's able to understand the state of things around him, to understand everything. Okay, so you should not think that wherever you are alone. You've heard of when the BLA attacks and when the Biafra Navy attacks, and we've heard of how the Biafra coin. Every single thing has its own label to do. Every single person has its own label to do. If you're not doing anything at the moment, you just have to calm down. Your time will come. And this particular thing that is quaking the asshole, quaking every single person at this particular point, it shows that it is real progress that is happening. And since a new progress is taking place at this point, then it means that we are on the right path, and we are not going to leave that path. And on this right path, it will not be straight, narrow, or smooth. It is going to be very, very challenging, and that is why we need to stand our ground. We need to be able to stand our ground and hit down whatever it is these people want to use and put at us. Whatever it is they throw at the PM, as he has been able to always find a way, one way or another, to withstand these things. And for wherever you are, of course, in the public, of course, you cannot openly come out and mention that this is what you do, because of course then they would attack you and then you would be arrested and be sent to judgment with immediate effect, because of course anything that is being done at this point against these people is taken as an offense. The Biafra movement is seen as a terrorist organization when even Boko Haram is not even seen as such. Boko Haram that's taken a whole lot of lives, they are not even seen as a terrorist organization. But the way they rushed to tag the Biafra movement, a terrorist organization, should let you understand what their will or what their aim is totally in everything that concerns this movement. And that is why they have refused to also release MNK Mazin Namdekano. And at this particular point, it is very, very, very important that we do not let go or that we do not give up on whatever it is we decided to do. It is very, very important that we have or we decide not to go down on anything we've sworn to, because of course we know the things that have happened to those that say they will do this and at the end they are doing the opposite. We've seen how they ended. We've seen how things turned out for them. It would be better for you to have stayed away right from time than to be a sabo. It would end up very terribly for whoever it is, and that is the truth of the matter. We have right here is that the security operatives discovered bodies of 6 policemen killed by Fulani headsmen, 15 others missing. It is not a joke. The fact that this set of things keep happening, and they feel that they can get away with it, because it is what they think. They feel they would be able to like get away with every single thing they do, is very outrageous. Now they are suffering for the consequences. They are suffering for the consequences of the things that are happening to them. He says here that trouble is brewing in Delta State after the bodies of policemen killed by Fulani herdsmen were discovered. A collaborative effort between security forces and local vigilantes resulted in the retrieval of deceased police officers' bodies belonging to the IRT Abuja, PMF 51 Ogara, and Anti-Kidnapping Squad Asaba. So these are the set of people that their bodies were found recently that were killed by Fulani headsmen, and they are still keeping these people in their stead. They are still keeping this set of people in their stead, and that is why we can never allow them to encroach into our own land. They have already encroached. They have started entering, but we will not allow them to do that anymore, because the more they encroach, the more they enter into our land, the more they take over and want to feel that they have something they need to do in our place, and we will not let them have that. Yes, we can never let them have that. Okay, it continues. The recovered corpses of the officers have been deposited at Mariri Central Hospital morgue in Ugili, disclosed a senior security source at the Delta State Police Command, speaking on the condition of anonymity. The recovery operation, conducted in Ugili North local government area of Delta State, followed extensive search efforts in the forest on both Sunday and Monday. So these people have been missing for some time. On January 24th, 2024, 3 officers, all inspectors, were dispatched to the Ororo community in Ugili North, Delta State, in response to a distress call made by an individual named Moses Progress. The distress caller alleged an attack by suspected Fulani herdsmen, leading to the officers' deployment. Tragically, they never returned, and with their fate shrouded in uncertainty. So they called these people and they sent only 3 police officers instead of them to send a full squad to go and handle these people. Fulani herdsmen normally move in bulk, and you sent only 3 people. What do you expect? Of course, they have taken them down. Although the police authorities in Delta State have remained silent about the incident, a group of local vigilante members discovered the bodies of some of the slain officers. The report continued. Operation Huts belonging to the suspected killer Fulani herdsmen were demolished, and 6 corpses were found in the Agadama bush, while the whereabouts of the 15 others remain unknown. Regarding the discovery, the anonymous security source further elaborated. They spent over 3 hours at the hospital morgue during the documentation before being attended to at Ugili Central Hospital. Another source, when queried, mentioned no details yet, and I will get back to you as we progress, indicating ongoing investigation into the matter. My people, this is what it is, and this is what things would always end up to be, so far as it concerns the Fulani herdsmen being allowed to encroach, because these Fulani herdsmen, they are trouble. They are full-time trouble. And the earlier we get to find out that these people do not have a place with us, and they can never have a place with us in the southeast, I don't care about wherever they are, in Abuja or wherever, those people, they can allow them encroach into their land. But in our own land, Abia State, Imo State, Ebonyi State, Enugu State, and the rest, we are not allowed to let them in. We cannot let them in. If not, we risk losing lives of maybe innocent farmers, innocent people that are around. And that is the reason we must avoid we must avoid anything that will allow us calm down when we see them encroaching or entering into our land. We cannot do that. We cannot let them do that. And so because of that, we'll always be at alert to make sure that they do not encroach into our land to do things that are not that to do things that would cause mayhem or trouble in our society or in our community. And yes, we've come to the end of this particular broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Thank you.